Welcome everybody to another weekly market update after the market closed on 6th of April, Friday. That's where we check in on the long-term and short-term trend as we see it right now in a snapshot in time for the stock market. It's very important that we know that because it affects everything, your pension, the real economy, even property. Everything's kind of revolving around that. And for individual trades, you'll be surprised how much the overall market, what the main index is doing, has an impact on your individual trades. So we want to be aligned with the trend at all times. So here's the S&P 500, which is the main stock market for the United States, which kind of affects the whole world. So it's a very good benchmark. And this is the week-to-week chart, so it goes back way back into 2014 there for several years on. And each little up vertical peg here is a week of action, up or down. And you can see here the path it took since my proprietary signal guy said this is a brand new bull market in November 2016. And it's gone up ever since. And despite this rocky patch of late, has not told us this, according to the system, to get out yet. But it has been flickering in the amber light for the last few weeks. In other words, it's a kind of, wait and see kind of situation as it sorts itself out. Because the main news for this week, and really so far, is that pretty much this has held above its 40-week. The blue line there, which is the main move, is like a moving average or average price. The main thing is it's held above it, and that's a big plus for the bullish argument. It's just clinging on to it actually, and hanging in there. The trend itself was kind of broken, but it was on a bit of a crazy tear anyway, especially this last blowout here. So we can say that this moving averages will now be flattening off a bit. The market is above and it's still pointing up, and it needed to flatten off a little bit. That doesn't mean though that things are all back to normal out of the woods. In fact, we've very much still got an amber light. The market is still yet to prove what's going on here. So here's the day-to-day chart, might throw a bit more light on it. 1 day of action now, just over the past 6 months. And we can see, over the last few days, actually, the market did have a daily close just below it. But we're looking at that week-to-week chart here. So how the week finishes up is what matters, and it's finished right on the line. And you can see right there. Wasn't on heavy selling volume, and it didn't close right at the bottom of its daily range. So that's important. And both short and long term, we have to say, this is still it's a bull market with amber lights flashing, and short term trend. We can only really say we don't know what's going to happen in the week ahead. For the next few days, it could just be up, or down, down. As we look at it in this snapshot in time, we have to just say, it's currently in a downtrend, meaning that I wouldn't open any brand new long trades. So that's where I have to leave it again for this week, and I will speak to you next time.